Hello everyone, it's Riley from Tesla in Toronto here. So today I've unfortunately got to go up to Tesla for service on my brand new Model 3. I picked it up just under a week ago, and unfortunately when I was coming back from my road trip to Ottawa this weekend, I noticed that there was a rattling or kind of a vibrating noise from the side passenger door panel here. So it was actually really easy to go and schedule the service. I just pulled the app up on my phone, said what the issue was, and then it allowed me to kind of choose the closest service location, nearest date, nearest time, and then they actually shot me a text the next day, said, hey, we can do mobile service if that's available to you, or we can move up your service. So my service was supposed to be on Friday. It's Tuesday today, so they moved it up 3 days, which is always good with me. So let's go and check out what Tesla service is like in Toronto in 2019 for a brand new Model 3 long range. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're heading up to Tesla right now. So luckily for me, so I live downtown in Distillery District area, and the closest Tesla service center / sales center is the one up at Lawrence and essentially DVP. So it's only about a 15-minute drive for me, so not too bad. It's not quite as convenient as the Jeep dealership that was literally right across the street from my old house, where I could just drop it off for service anytime. It's almost too easy, but yeah, so this isn't too far, 15 minutes away. And as I said, they did offer to do the mobile service, but since I do live in a condo and I have a locked parking garage, then the logistics of it didn't really work out. So that would have been cool. I told them, like, yeah, I can maybe let him in and then we can work it out from there, but they said, it's probably just easier if you come up to the service center. So that's where I'm heading right now. I'm only about like 7 minutes away. Luckily there's no traffic today, which is always nice. But yeah, so basically what's happening with the panel is it wasn't like this from the start. The audio system in this car is phenomenal. Like the immersive sound and everything is incredible. I used to be a DJ. I used to produce music, not very well, but I know what I'm doing generally. So I have a pretty good ear for music, and this car has a phenomenal sound system. I believe it was designed by someone that used to work at Bang & Olufsen. I'll have to source that, but I believe that's what I heard. So it sounds really great, and it has such an immersive sound that it really, you notice any imperfections. And what started to happen on my road trip back from Ottawa, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below so you can go and check that out. I drove from Ottawa to Toronto on one battery charge. But what happened about maybe 3/4 of the way back into the trip, the right passenger panel on the front door started to have this vibrating sound from when there was bass playing. So it sounds like a part of the panel has just kind of come loose a little bit. So hopefully it's just an easy fix that they can pop off the panel, and maybe it's just a fastener that came undone or something like that. Obviously not too stoked about my brand new car having to go back for service, but they have made it very easy for me to organize doing so. So can't really fault them all that much for the service, just more so for the quality. The build quality, got that one right there. But yeah, everything else about the Tesla I've absolutely been loving. It's been a phenomenal car thus far. I've passed about 1,000 kilometers in the past week or so, so definitely getting some miles on the road to see how it drives. But yeah, I'll let you know how things go once I get to the Tesla service center, and what they kind of find out is wrong with it and what the solution's going to be. So catch up with you then. Okay, there she is. So, let's just clean out the camera quickly. Okay, yeah, so that experience was not too bad. So I got here at 12 o'clock for my appointment. It's 1:25 now, So I had a really great talk with my Tesla service rep. Super nice guy. We actually ended up talking about YouTube, some of the other YouTubers that actually get their cars serviced here. So yeah, kind of interesting to learn that. But basically, I just showed him what was going on. He tested it and basically said, you know, it sounds like something's a little bit loose. So they took the panel off and they said all it was just a loose screw. So very small fix. So nothing major. Everything else is still perfect with the car. But yeah, I have to say that everything that I heard about Tesla service kind of scared me, in all honesty, where, you know, people were having to wait really long times and not being able to get service appointments. Mine was super simple, super easy. Just booked it online, got in within a day or two, and car's fixed and we're back on the road. And everyone was super nice there as well. So yeah, really great experience with Tesla Toronto service. So yeah, gonna head home now. I just got the notice that there's a new software update, so I'm hoping that it's version 10, so I'll definitely let you guys know if I do update to that one. And I also found out that I have a free supercharger close to me, so I'll show you guys that as well. So stay tuned for those episodes that will be coming up very shortly. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, comment, like, all that great stuff. If you're on Instagram, go and check out my page, Tesla in Toronto. I kind of put all of my photography stuff there that relates to the car. So I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Bye for now.